Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon.
For me, it is good evening. Okay, Anita ji.
Oh, okay. So where are you from? If it's evening for you?
I am, see, well, actually, we are from Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. At
All
present, I
right.
am at USA.
In the US. Okay. Are you there on a holiday? Have you gone
No,
there on a holiday?
my son is here. So we came over here.
All right. How long have you been there?
I am here since 6 years.
Okay.
Six,
All right. Six
since,
years.
yeah, more than 6 years.
Right. Okay. So tell me a little about your early days in India.
You want my early days?
Early days in India, like where did you study? Where were you born?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
place in Hyderabad? You said Hyderabad.
Uh, Actually, I settled at Hyderabad, but I belongs to Chittoor district, Andhra Pradesh.
Okay. You say I belong to.
I belong to Chittoor district,
Chittoor.
Andhra Pradesh. It is in erstwhile Andhra Pradesh combined state.
All
So
right.
I studied my schooling there, municipal
All
school, then intermediate, then graduation also I did in government degree college. Then I came to Tirupati for employment, all those things.
Hmm.
I worked in bank for 37 years.
Okay. So you're a bank employee.
Bank employee, and I've gone all over India in my
Okay.
banking career.
Career. Okay. So you've
Career.
traveled a lot. Your postings would have taken you to different places.
Yeah. For every promotion, we have to go to another state.
Right.
That's how it happened.
Okay. So this, which is the best Indian state that you have stayed in all your postings?
See, naturally, we are Telugu people. So we, at that time, the only city is Hyderabad, where the education system, health-wise, everything, people used to go for or opt for Hyderabad only. I am telling about bank employees. So I also preferred Hyderabad. So every time I used to go to Hyderabad, I will get some promotion. I will go to another state, and again I will request. I
For
used to
Hyderabad.
come back. Then again I will get some promotion. I used to go again. Like that it happened. I preferred Hyderabad. That's why after my retirement also settled at Hyderabad.
What are the other places that you have visited? Other than Hyderabad, what are
I
the places
worked
you were
at
posted?
I worked at Chennai for 5 years. In Andhra Pradesh, I have visited so many districts because as accountant, branch manager, field officer, personal banking manager, and I came to Hyderabad as desk officer, and I went to corporate side, commercial banking, industrial finance. I went to Chennai for 5 years. From Chennai, I came to Hyderabad. Again, I went to Ahmedabad. Again, during the last and then the fag end of the career, we can come back to our native circle. So
Okay.
I asked for Hyderabad again, but there our inspection department is headed there. All the inspection facilities are at Hyderabad only. All over India are foreign audits only. They have asked me to take. I asked for native circle only, but they have given audit. So with that thing, I could be able to tour all over India, auditing various branches. Since I worked in corporate mainly, I used to go for big metro audits only. That's how I visited almost all states in India. Of course, the bank will facilitate everything. Whatever flights, accommodation, everything they will facilitate, including transport. So, including wife also they will give. So we visited the last 2 years, almost all important places at cities at bank's cost.
Okay. Good.
Then we came and retired at Hyderabad.
All right. Okay. And then it was only 6 years back that you made this shift to US.
I have one son, so he settled here. He has done his MS here, so he got opportunities here. He wants to settle at US at that time. So he asked, "You have to come. I cannot come." So after his marriage, we are forced to come over here. and take care of grandkids. That's how it
Mm.
happened.
Okay.
Mm.
So, how would you describe your life there in the US now?
See,
What is your routine?
routine means, see, as I told you, I am not attached to any place. Just for some my son's education purpose only, I preferred Hyderabad. Rather, I worked in almost all places in combined state of Andhra Pradesh. Then I went all over this thing also. So there is no attachment for me particular place. My schedule is constant. I used to go for regular walking, listening to news, and evening some entertainment. Mostly, if I see cinema also, I will see 10 days. I cannot see at a stretch for 3 hours. But I used to have this habit of walking. Walking, I will put my iPads and used to listen. Some interesting news, some interesting topics, some interesting discussions like that. Mostly, I'm interested in political and economic affairs of the country as well as world. Here also, my same activity up to 10 o'clock. Children's activity will be there. Then we will be free up 10:30 to 5 for 5 days. And in that time, 11 o'clock, I used to start for walking. Here, everything is systematic. All roads, walking paths are different. So we can go anywhere. No disturbance, no vehicle traffic. I used to go and this thing, and here Starbucks coffee, everything will be available. I used to go and sit there, spend some time. Again, I used to come back, and 1 o'clock we used to have some lunch, and then some small entertainment, anything interested, half an hour. Then take some rest. Again, my routine activity starts 5 to 9. Children's activity at 10 only. I can be free night. So
Okay.
we are accustomed to this type of things,
Lifestyle.
lifestyle. As I told, I am not attached to any
Routine.
generally persons or place also. I didn't find any difficulty here to survive myself.
Okay. So, you have adapted.
No, I can easily adapt anywhere.
Okay.
That is my self-confidence.
Okay. So, what are your the activities that you like to do during free time? Normally, not now that you're in the US. Like normally.
Normally, if you see in my college days, I used to play chess. I used to play carom board. I used to play table tennis. I used to play badminton. These are the other activity I used to participate. And this cricket, everything, I'm not much interested because I didn't have that type of companionship. That means group like thing. So that crazy games after I could not go somehow. I used to go and in degree level I participated in badminton, all those things. And chess, I now also I challenge anybody here, anybody, my relatives also. They have fresh mind, they will come to me to play chess. So chess is my main activity. Caroms are not that much, but for friendly sake, I used to do that thing. And this normal playing cards for some purpose with families. That is normal play. That's how I used to go. But I am interested in jogging. From 20 years onwards up to 55 years, I used to jog morning 1 hour. Jogging means speed walking like that. After 55 years, I am only for going for walk or speed walk. Now also it is continuing. May not be in the mornings. Now I am going at 11 o'clock. Earlier I used to go at 5 o'clock, 5, 6, like
At 5 o'clock.
at 5 o'clock. I used to finish it by 10 o'clock. Every all activities by 8:39. That is only to keep myself physically fit and mentally active.
Okay. What do you think are the the advantages of living in the US as compared to India?
India, see, major difference is India, this population. Here you have around 143 crores of population. In USA, it is 33 crores or something like that. But geographical area, if you take, it is 3.5 times bigger than India. That means a lot of area is available, population is less. So and infrastructurally from the beginning, they have developed a system that unlike in India, so for example, I tell house construction, you can construct the house. There will not be any, what is that, canal work or any lavatory, this thing, all those things will not be there, or telephone lines. Everybody will construct the house, even beautiful bungalows, then they will get permission. They will ratify. But here it will not work like that. Here, if you want to construct a house, first they have to lay the roads. Then they have to dig up the canals, all including wires, telephone wires, internet connectivity, all sanitary system, even house also. They will say you have to build like this only. If you deviate, they can come and demolish that.
Oh, they give you a plan.
They will. We can apply a plan. Suppose it is a colony, they will give, each builder will give 3 4 plans. That means one is 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom, like that. What is the area, open area, what is this thing, how the front will look, back will look, entire interior designs also they have to give. You cannot modify anything externally. Internally you may do something, but externally, even backyard also you cannot modify.
Oh,
So here that type of system is there from the beginning. Now also I am seeing here. So what I can see is everything is systematically built. Even roads also, you cannot interfere with the opposite man. There will be clear lanes will be there. You have to go in the same direction. If you want to come cross over to this road, you have to go some downwards, turn and coming like that. And here the speed is also maintained. All highways, at least 65 miles, they will say. Per hour, 65 miles means into around 100 kilometer speed they will go. You cannot go slow because they can come and dash. If they hear this slow going is not permitted, police will come and say you better.
how does it work for a new learner?
New learner, you better to depend on somebody who is driving. I am fond of driving in India, so I used to go all cities, everything, Hyderabad to Chennai, Chennai to Bangalore by car only, because I am fascinated by that. I am very much passionate about driving. So after coming out here, so I asked my son, first I want driving. So he arranged a driver, school, everything. We have paid substantially. Even with my 20 years experience there, here I could get driving license after the third attempt. They will systematically observe how you are seeing in the mirrors, whether that bicycle lanes will be there, whether you are observing crossings, everything they will see. And they will have marks also for that. A big chart he will bring. He will see, he will instruct you, go this way, that way. Even two left lanes are there, he will instruct you go left lane. So one time I went extreme left lane. Then he said, why you are going the extreme left lane when this line is available? He cancelled. He said, you are not eligible. One time he said, you are not seeing backwards properly. One mirror is there, he is not agreeing. You have to see physically. Like that, they will giving license also. You cannot get like in India. Some person will get like that. That will not happen. Maybe in some here it is very strict, California. Maybe in some areas, Texas or some other states, it may be somewhat easy. They may not observe that much of the thing, but the test is common. First, we have to write the driving test. We have to qualify 83% in driving test.
Oh,
There all regular rules and regulations, everything will be there. You have to go to that office, DMV they will call, and you will have computerized test. You have to go on for that test, and you should get minimum 83%. So 36 questions used to be there. If you correctly give 30 answers, then you will be qualified. Suppose in the first 6, 7 itself, you have not done properly, or 10 out of or 20 also, you have not done that 7 questions, that means it will say you are failed. automatically result will come automatically. In some states it is very strict. Some test is common for all, but while observing physical driving, some states you may get easily, but some states very difficult. And what I am telling you, what I want to tell you is, everything is systematic. Road rules, regulations, pathways, and everything. You cannot go just like that. And that police car will come and ask you to stop, take sides, and you should not look up here. Gun culture is there. So you have to keep quiet, and then they will ask you your license, everything. You have to take it and politely give. And he will show the evidence also. See here the speed is 65. He will show a photo. You are going at 80 miles per hour. That means you have crossed this thing. Immediately he give a challan also. You can go and
Mm.
contest in court. But that is not possible because all evidences will be there. So suppose if you do mistake thrice like that, your insurance cost will go up. That will be recorded.
Oh,
And they may, if it goes beyond a limit, they may cancel your driving license. You may not get easily again driving license. So many restrictions they have put up. But here the thing is, anything happens that is fatal. Suppose by mistake you have crossed, this is fatal. Nobody will stop. One car gone wrong way, 10 cars will come and hit.
yeah.
Accidents will be more. So you have here speed is there. At the same time, in India we used to say, putting some hand and crossing like that. It cannot happen. Like that, 2, 3 Indian couple also died because they were going in fast speed. Suppose they want to turn at a place, there will be some circles you can turn. But the right of way is for the coming man, that road only. You have to see nobody is there, then only you can turn. Suppose if you just like that you turn, they will be coming faster.
Yes.
It came and dashed, and both the wife and husband died on the spot. Like that, driving incidents used to happen. And so because everywhere that drunken driving is there, here also that type of things used to appear. So everything is systematic. If you go by rules and regulations, you are safe. Otherwise, it is normal only, and
What about the
you will not have any pollution, all those things. Everything it will be good. So much greenery will be there. So many parks will be there. Everything is maintained. Even grass cutting, everything. You will not find any type of waste material just like that. Mostly areas are covered like that. For that, they will charge also. In residential areas, they used to charge. So with that general maintenance also may be included.
mm.
For normal person, there will not be any problem.
What about education? What's your opinion about the education? You must be having your
Because
grandchildren go to school
so,
then.
I used to take my grandchildren, say they are having nursery schools like that in India. We joined our grandchildren in Safari Kids. Up to 5 years, it is called nursery or kindergarten up to 4 years. 4 to 5
Huh.
years, transitory kindergarten.
Oh.
Then 5 years onwards, school. Then here also +2 will be there. Then after colleges, irrespective of the colleges where you join. The thing is here everywhere, since I told geographically very good area is available. All schools will have very good facilities, and they will construct only one roof, not like that here and 10 roofs like that. Only one this
Floor.
thing and one floor, and you will have all types of parking. Cars will have enough space for parking, and inside rooms also will be clean. And here the children, for children, this kindergarten, for 6 children, one teacher used to be there to take care. Suppose and the all children's things are restricted. Still
Children.
the children things are number is restricted for admission. For each school, the government will see it very promptly, checks it very promptly, and if anything exceeded, they may cancel the license immediately. Here there is no appeal just like that. You have to go to court. Court means again it will take some time for them to pay penalties, all those things. Generally, because of that, people may not violate any other things. And regarding schools also, it is one more or less the same. But here the admissions are, they will give your preference or some percentage of marks to your community activities also.
Okay.
Here that is required in USA. If you want admission, suppose you got 95% marks and your community level certificates or whatever general participation is not there, the person who got 90% may get admission because
Hmm.
of the other things.
Hmm.
So what I can say is 90% your studies, at least
Hmm.
10% community activities, and you should have some sports activity. Here all are individually oriented sports, tennis, famous. There is an individual, one person will be playing with another person or two persons. So individual swimming, then gymnastics. Ladies, they are very famous in gymnastics. Like that, individual activities they used to prefer at America. Unlike in seeing in India, we are having this thing, crazy cricket where 11 people play and some 10,000 people will uh, observe, audiences. But here it will not be like that. Here, very big sports stadiums will be there. They used to conduct football, this thing, entire stadiums will be full. So everybody used to concentrate on individual activities. You have very much prize money also for individual activities. But of course, since now this our so many immigrants have come, suppose India and California, 70% are Indians only. Our people like crazy about cricket. Now they are allowing cricket also. In
Hmm.
Olympics, if you see, there is no place for cricket.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
they want to introduce cricket also as this thing because
Part of
so much
Olympics.
craze has come all over India. Okay, that is the thing. So you want any other thing about America? Schools are like that. But here, co-education, everything is there, everything. But everywhere, if you see in our metros, also the same free type of education is there. People mingling, their dressing style here. Also, it is like that. I didn't find much difference. It is also like that only. What I find this thing is their GDP is good. Since beginning, their infrastructure is well maintained and their other things are good. That's why it appears that it is somewhat attractive. Otherwise, everything is cleanliness is the main part. Here they want to keep everything clean, so it may appeal to us.
What is your wife's opinion about settling down there in the US?
My wife is also traveled with along with all my career. She is also not having an attachment just like that. So she all main thing is we have to support ourselves. And see, one small thing is in India you may get servant maids for
Yes.
cooking one, driving one. You can if
Yes.
you spend some 50 to 60 or 1 lakh, you can get all the facilities. Here,
Yes.
if you want to maid only for house activities, you have to spend around $3,500. A person may be getting around $10,000. Suppose one activity you are spending $3,000. How they can survive? House rent
Yes.
will be there. So it is practically not possible to engage the servants unless
Okay.
you are highly paid. If it is
Okay.
single salary, not at all possible. Both are working.
So how do the
Is
people manage in that case? When you compare
see
India
here
and
you asked a good question. See the children, schools also from kindergarten everywhere. From 6:30 the school starts. Suppose husband both are working, they can drop their child by 6:30. Depending on their convenience, they can take them at 3 o'clock or up to 6:30. So, depending on the payment you make. And this entire food is everything is ordered. Everything is just like if you know how to operate phone, food will come within 5 minutes. That advanced system is there. Whatever children food, adult food, anything you will get within 5 minutes. So they will be having all those systems in place. And house also everything protected. They can have cameras with cell. They will operate everything, closing, opening, the security systems, everything. So they used to maintain like that. I have seen so many people also, both husband and wife used to work. They are maintaining very good standards. That means the upbringing of children, all those things they are taking care of. Only thing is, 5 days they will work. In 2 days they will have some leisure, and the 2 days they will manage other activities, children's activities. That's how they will be going on. But both all should be active. Here there is no free lunch, I can say. And at the same time, if you are not self motivated, you cannot do anything. You cannot have dependence. Only you can survive here. Lazy people cannot survive here. That
Okay.
means
And what about hospital facilities? I've heard in certain, I don't know about US, but in certain places it's very difficult to get timely treatment. Like I believe you take an appointment for an ordinary thing and you have to wait for like days. Is it
yeah.
true?
See, here the system is if you there are three types is there. If you want a normal appointment, it will take 14 days, 2 weeks. You can go to urgent care, pay, and you can have that one. And third is emergent. Any in emergency circumstances, you can take emergency care. Then the van will come with all the facilities they will take. Provided here you should have an insurance back in whatever way, whether you are paying insurance or your employee or senior citizens, they will get insurance automatically. It depends on that condition. Here, as you said, you cannot go to doctor straight away, take appointment or next day appointment. It is not possible.
Yeah. So what
You
do
have
you
to
do
go
when
to
you have
urgent.
a critical illness,
What is
emergency?
critical illness? Emergency. Emergency, they will lift you within 5 minutes. Yeah,
Okay.
all the van will come with all the facilities. It will come. Oxygen cylinder, separate thing will come. Big van and protection will